I was surprised to hear some of the things that you were saying
Yeah.
on here when you talk about depression and reveal suicidal thoughts. And I'm like, is this real? Is there poetic license? Like, where did that come from? What prompted that?
I think I've pulled that song not only from previous experiences, but I think my whole life. I think everything is drawn out of that. Even situations from Good Kid, Mad City. It wasn't that much. It wasn't that vulnerable. Nothing was as vulnerable as that record. So it's even pulling from those experiences of coming up in Compton. It's pulling with the experience of going through change and accepting change. That's the hardest thing for man, accepting change. And when I was on that tour bus and things is happening back home in my city or in my family that I can't do nothing about, it's out of my control, I don't put it in God's hands, I couldn't understand that. And that can draw a thin line, you know, between you having your sanity and you losing it.
Peace. This interview by Kendrick Lamar was a beautiful interview. He said the hardest thing for man is to accept the change. See, accept the change, accept the reality that mama and daddy is no longer here. Accept the change that our loved ones are gone, that our siblings are gone, our children are no longer here. And when we accept that, it just makes it a little bit easier to move on. You understand what I'm saying, dear family? We are still talking about mental illness or mental health disorders. And if you and I are not able to move on, then we set ourselves up on the borderline from having our sanity to becoming insanity. So I encourage all my young brothers to find a support system. Find a group of brothers that you can get with. Sisters, you find support groups for sisters, and brothers find support groups with brothers, so that you're able to sit down and dialogue and discuss and ask questions. And this will help in our mental illness or mental disorders. So once again, dear family, this is your brother D, and I love you. Until next time, peace.